Irvine, Clydebank, Montrose, Livingston.
I was an Aberdeen fan by trade, let's call it. I clocked up a lot of grounds watching Aberdeen. My dad took us. It was always the same. He'd have his extra strong mints. We'd have our Mars bars at half time. It was, good times that. And I definitely remember that. When it comes to the wee man, I want him to remember the way I remember going to football with my dad, so.
What's your name?
Jake.
And how many football grounds have you been at?
89.
Jake was 3.5. I was watching football next door. It's German football in Hanover v Werder Bremen. Jake uncharacteristically got out of bed and he came down and he saw the red strip and he went, "Oh, is that Aberdeen?" And I was like, no, it's Hanover. He says, "Oh, when can I go to football with you?" Light bulb moment, right, where can I get a game tomorrow? So we went, took his yellow ball. We had the kickabout in the grass before the game. We watched the game, he was interested. "Oh, look, there's number 5. Oh, he's got a sore leg, look, he's limping." And it just spiralled from there. We ended up in Falkirk to Camelin, Buckie we went up to in the Highland League, just picking games randomly. As well, I would look to see what was nearby. Falkirk, for example, we went to the Falkirk Wheel. We went to the Kelpies before the game. So it's like we would see a point of interest, have our lunch, and then go to the game. And up in the morning, what day is it? Thursday? Ah, no football. What day is it? Saturday? Yes, football. So I did try him at Pittodrie eventually. He enjoyed it. He met Angus Aboul. He's got his photo taken with Angus Aboul and that. 2 more home games. Kilmarnock away. Daddy, I don't want to go to big games, as he calls them anymore, because he'd rather take his yellow ball with him and get into these grounds. You can't do that in a big game, so that was that.
What's your favourite thing about football grounds?
Kicking the ball about.
The yellow ball, the first one's through there, mounted actually. Just played with it in the back garden, it was just our ball. Just came with us everywhere, from St Cuthbert Wanderers and Kirkcudbright to Buckie. A very well travelled ball. We're on to number 2 now, but...
What's your favourite bit about watching the football?
Because I can see football players score heaps of goals.
What's the best thing about your dad?
Going to football.
He'll grow out of it with me and he'll go with his pals, so I'll milk it for all it's worth just now, because it's father-son bonding at the end of the day. Whether you go out walking on a Saturday or you try and get up as many Munros, or you go and watch football, there's no difference. At the end of the day, it's the same principle. I worked in Angola for about 7 years. So I'd go away for a month, come back for a month. And being a single parent as well, have my life, I don't have him in my life. And I've got to make that as good as I can for him and make it as enjoyable, and through football, it happens. I'm lucky because it's football. and that's what he wants to do. But I would sit and do jigsaws with him, you know, I'd sit and play with his wrestling figures. As long as I'm with him, it doesn't matter.